Okay. So our new topic in a grammar, that is a picture description. Okay. Now, what is a description? Description, that is give a detailed information in statement or in a report, that we called a description. When you give a proper information and describing a particular things, person, or an object in a detailed information, that you can say a description. So here today's our topic is picture description. So that means you have to observe the picture, a knee observation. Needed a knee observation. Knee, that means a sharp observation. And then after, you have to be give a detailed information in a written form. In a written form. You can say a report and in a narration way. When you narrate someone, in a narration way also you can explain that picture while giving a suitable topic. Okay, that we said a picture description. Description is a pattern of narrative development to clarify the particular object, place, character, or people with suitable topic. It can be short, long, and it can be short and long, but it should be in a detailed information and proper sentence structure. It must be there. While observing the picture, give information in written statement. In written statement and make paragraph. And paragraph is also must be in a correct form. Okay, it's not like to make a simple sentences. You have to make a paragraph in a correct format. As you can say, how you're supposed to write a essay composition, the same way you have to give a picture description. And that picture description, you have to say a picture composition. That you have to say a picture composition. Picture composition is an ideal way of practicing your English vocabulary. It is enhance your English language also. Describing painting or other art picture in proper structure, that is in a written form. That is in a written form. Okay, so if you observe a picture and with the help of the picture, after observing it carefully, then after, if you have to make a proper sentence, a proper paragraph, that you can say a picture composition. That you can say a picture composition. Picture composition involves writing sentence based on a given picture. Okay, based on a given picture. Before onwards, before also the teacher show you so many pictures, and with the help of that pictures you start making a sentences, right? Start making a sentences. But here now in a picture composition, it take a it take a it take a steps, a large steps. What is the steps? That you have to make a proper paragraph, proper format. Okay, in a proper format. So, picture composition requires the writer to carefully observe the given picture. You have to be clearly, as I told you before, knee observation, that your sharp observation is needed. What is actually given in the picture? Observe each and everything. Okay. While observing the picture, you have to see the characters, what this picture is about, what the picture is tell you, what the picture is give you the information, what ideology you learn from that picture. When you thought all the things in your mind, then after that your thought you have to write in a written formation. And that written formation, you have to say a picture composition. Describe each and everything which is in the picture. And when you start describing, it is in the form of composition. And as I told you, it must be a meaningful sentence which is correlated to each other. The sentence and the picture must be correlated to each other, and then after you have to make a perfect paragraph. You have to make a perfect paragraph. That is your picture composition. As you can see, students, this is a one picture. I'll show you one picture. Okay, while you're observing this picture, then after you have to be start writing. You have to be start writing whatever you observe in this picture. That means you give a detailed information, or you can write in a storytelling way also. When you give a detailed information about the picture in a suitable paragraph manner, that is your picture composition. Till here, the concept is clear that what is the picture composition. But now here, how to write a picture composition. Just only observe the picture and write it down, whatever you observe, that's it. That is the picture composition. No, you have to be right in a correct manner. First, observe the picture very carefully. Then after, try to give a suitable topic for that picture. What it should be the topic. Then after, describe each and everything, whatever present in the picture. Use your imagination power, or you can use your imagination skill. You have to correlate with each other. You utilize the dialogue writing skill also. Maybe the two characters are talking to each other. Observe their action which is present in the picture. What kind of action they are doing. That action also you can explain in your paragraph. You can explain in your paragraph. Okay, so first you have to observe the picture carefully, and then after you have to make a sentence, that means a paragraph. And sentence is also not like that one sentence is completed, so it should be a incomplete. No, the sentence should be completed sentence. And review the sentence in a proper manner. In a proper manner. For example, the boy is cook the food. One boy is cook the food. So just written a simple sentence. You are not specify or you are not clarify the sentence. So your sentence is must in a clearly information. So try to make a sentence in a proper way to give the guidance and information properly. Whatever the present in the picture. Understood? Come to the next. So see, this is a one picture of, you can say one example, and how should you have to write and make a paragraph. You can see there is a one picture. Sunrises picture is there. A beautiful sunrises picture is there. Okay. Beginning the paragraph a little away from the margin. That student in a classroom also, every time I guide you, whenever start a paragraph, a composition or essay writing, in a first line, when you start, don't start from the margin line. You have to be at least leave one finger gap. There should be a one finger gap. Then the first letter should be a capital. Then after, your composition should be start. Whatever your composition, your essay writing, it start from there. Okay, this is the first step. Always you should be remember. Your topic first should be head on that. Then after you have to be write the first line of the composition, not from the starting margin line, but you have to leave 1 or 2 finger gap. Then you have to start write. The first letter should be a capital. Okay. And write all the sentence in the paragraph forming, following a logical sequence. Logical sequence. As I told you, student, and I give the example also, that the boy is cooking the food. Okay, the boy is cooking the food. Just as you are saying the boy is cooking the food, you have to clear it. You have to clear it and mention the sentence in a proper way. The boy is standing in a one side and he's cook a food for the many peoples, and there are the varieties of food as you can see in a stove. So this way you have to clearly, sequence wisely, clearly mention the sentence in a proper manner. And each the sentence, it's correlated to each other in a sequence manner. If you're talking about that boy who's cooking the food, clear it each and everything, whatever you observe it. It's not like that in a first line you mention that cooking information and again you are repeating in a last line. It's not a sequence order. So whatever you want to be explain it, explain in a proper manner. Okay, so that's the reason this is the next step. Whenever you frame a sentence, think logical and the sentence should in a sequence order. Do not write individual sentence because you are framing the paragraph way. So when you framing the paragraph way, so do not write the individual sentence. Here will not come the individual sentences. Okay, so that means one sentence, then after next sentence, then after next sentence, or leave one line. It's not like that. You do not leave one line when you're writing in a paragraph way. It should be a continuous writing. One is a rule when you write a complete sentence, then after you have to put a full stop, or as per according to your sentence you have to use a suitable punctuation marks. Whether you are using a question mark sentence, question sentence, so there you have to use a question mark. Whether you use interrogative sentence, so there you have to use exclamatory marks. If you use a assertive sentence, okay, there you have to use a full stop marks. Assertive sentence or descriptive sentence, there you have to use a full stop. So this kind way, different kinds of sentence you are using while framing the paragraph, so use a such a punctuation marks. Use a punctuation marks in a proper manner. Okay, try to incorporate all your observation in the paragraph. All your observation in the paragraph. Incorporated means what? That each and everything is linked to each other. Each and everything is linked to each other. That is incorporate. Okay, that you're talking about something else and that it should be a correlate to each other. As I told you before, if you're talking about that cooking food, okay, so it should be correlate to the something else person or something else object. For example, that the boy is cooking the food, then after he should be perceived, he should be serve that food to their friend also. So that means you correlate that particular things from something else. Okay, so the sentence should be relevant also, and it should be correlate also, and in a sequence wise. Always remember to frame the sentence in present tense. Your sentence must be in a present tense, not in a past tense, not in a future tense. It must be in a present tense. I hope everyone's know the concept about the present tense. Present tense, that means which is going on now at present. Okay. That the boy is cooked the food. That the boy is looked towards the girl. That the boy is play with the ball. This such type of sentence, it shows the present tense. While framing such kinds of sentence, relevant sentence will make your paragraph. As I told you before only students, knee observation is important to write a picture composition. A sharp observation that what is actually given in the picture. As you can see student, the picture is sunrises. But if you observe, so there are the lots of things you can observe. There is a river also, there is a colorful sky also, there is a mountain also, or you can give a tapu word, this word also you can say. So while using the picture in a proper manner, and while you using your sharp observation, you can make a picture observation in a correct manner. Okay. Now, while your observation, which thing is important for writing a composition? Theme. As I told you before only student, the suitable topic you must be give to your picture. What will be the theme? And whatever thing you observe, that thing you can note down over here. See, the picture is there and the things which is there are, you can point out or you can observe in the picture. Two trees, plants, green grasses, 8 children, chef is there, a boy watching the chef, mat, basket, jug, glass, plates, all the things are mentioned over there. Okay, whatever thing you observe, that particular name, it's mentioned over there. See advantage, see the advance. As I told you before, that boy is cooking the food. But while using the imagination, you can give the name also, that is a chef. They are giving the name of that boy, that is a chef is cooking the food. So while using your imagination, you give the name to the particular characters, whoever present in the picture. Okay. So this kind way you can observe the things, use the observation, and you use your imagination, and you can start writing your composition. Now this is the another picture. Observe this picture. You can find a different things, different peoples, different their action, and different names are mentioned over there. There is a lots of action, just like kick a ball, ride a bike, walk. Okay, some are playing the games, throw a ball. You can say kick a ball, or maybe they can throw a ball, climb a tree, birds fly. Is just an action. Now, with the help of that action words, make a sentences. You have to try to make a sentences, or you can, how you can make a sentences, for example, ride a bike. Now, make a sentence. Two girls, they ride a bike. Okay, they ride a bike. Or you can say a beautiful birds, a 4 beautiful birds with the different colors, they fly in the garden. You can say fly. You can see the birds are there, they are fly. Okay, but now you have to make that in a sentences. Sentences. A boy is playing a game, that is the hope, and continuously is hope or hoping. So try to make a sentences while observing the picture, but the sentences should be relevant in a perfect order. Or you can say a picture. There is a man, okay, who sing walk, walk. And you can see a small girl also. Okay. So in this picture, what did you observe? What the man is saying? Only just a walk, walk. And what the baby action? It's walk. So then after a while seeing the picture, you make a sentences that that man is encouraged to the baby to walk and come near to that man. See how I'll make a sentence while seeing just a picture and a one action word. So try try to make a sentences while seeing the picture and a action word. Now here we have our full composition. You can say a picture description. As I'd shown you the picture before only, student, when you see the picture before, in that picture, you observe the different characters and we are list out the things, whatever we are observe. See, I'll show you. See, we are list out the thing. First, I'll just show you the picture. I'll discuss about it. And then after we are list out the things, whatever we are observe. And now we are start making a paragraph. That is our picture composition. While first you have to observe the picture, then after you list out whatever the things you have to be observed. Okay. And then after frame a sentences, a relevant and a proper sentences. When you make each one by one proper sentences, that sentences make a proper paragraph. As you can see in a picture, they give a suitable topic also, that is the picnic. And then after they give a in detail information about the picture. Children are out for a picnic. It is a beautiful place. See, they are describing their place while using the adjective words. You can use the adjective words. A beautiful place. There are two coconuts, or it's just a written over there. It is a beautiful place. You can add some more points also. For example, you can say this is a one beautiful garden, and you can give the garden name also. Okay. As I told you before, student, use your imagination skill. There are the two coconut trees and a few plants, lush green grasses all around. Lush green grasses means what? A deep greenery foliage, that you can say lush green grasses. There are the 7 children are enjoying themselves, and I told you you can give the name to the particular characters also, because it can be in a narrative way, a storytelling way also. So you can give the character's name also. Okay. So then after you have to be explain their action, each child what kind of action is doing. That when you explain it, that means you give the information about that characters which is present in the picture. So they are informing the things also, whatever things are present, just like basket, glass, okay, plates. They are explaining that also, why they bringing the basket, the glass, the plate, for what purpose? For serve the food. And with the help of plate and glass, they eat the food and drink the water, right? So the things, the information detail they mention over there. Understood? So children are eagerly waiting to eat because the chef is cooking the food over there. So each and everything you can observe in the picture. The things are there, the characters are there. You can observe it. But that things, that characters, you have to describe in a proper manner and in a logical way. Okay, in a logical way. If it is not in a logical way, it's not in a sequence. So that means the paragraph and the sentence is not correlate with the picture. And it will consume an incorrect form. Come to the next. The next picture is about the pyramid. The next picture is about the pyramid. So first, what you have to do, you have to observe the picture carefully. Whatever you observe it, first observe it properly, that what it should be. Give the name of the theme, or you can say the topic of that picture. Then after, list out the things whatever you observe in it. Then after, think logically. This is the pyramid of the feed of the food, but in a what manner and for what purpose they are shown the pyramid? What is the reason behind that? Think in such manner, observe the picture, list out the things, and then after, start writing your composition in a correct manner. As I told you, the first line, first letter should be capital and leave 1 or 2 finger gap. Then make a sentences while framing 4 or 5 suitable sentences. That means your one paragraph is complete. If your one paragraph is complete, leave one line, again uh, again start next line, second paragraph, and the second paragraph also, the first line, leave 1 2 gap, finger gap, and start first line, it should be a capital. Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you that how many paragraph you want in a particular topic. It must be in a 3 paragraph, it must be a 4 paragraph, it must be a 5 paragraph. It's according to you. How much you clearly observe the thing, how much you think about that particular picture, okay, and how wonderfully and creatively you write your written formation, and how many you give the information about the particular picture. It's depend totally on you. Okay, so here 3 things is important. The first, you have to observe the picture. Second, give a topic. Think about that. The picture is about a what? It shows, it gives you what guidance, is tell you about what particular things. And then after, you have to list out the thing whatever you observe, and then you have to be think. The 4 and last step is that you have to think logically, and you have to give you have to give a proper information about it, and write it in a correct form, written form. See here, student, here they are give the information. Now here you can see this is just an information. It just and describe the picture. It is not in a perfect written form of picture composition. It's not a written form of composition. It's just a framing a sentence. As you can see, student, the first line, they are not leave a 2 finger gap. They are not written in a perfect paragraph way. What they are doing, they are just framing the sentence, and they just give you the guidance, and they give you just a information. Okay, but our picture composition, it's little bit different. As I told you, student, it should be in a composition way. How you supposed to writing the essay composition, the same way you have to write the picture composition. But this sentence, that means they are just give you the information, a written statement information. This is not a picture composition, you can say. It's just to give the information about the picture. That means they are describing the picture. That's it. More words and more paragraph is there. Now, I just want to show you what is the real format to write the picture composition. This is the real format, student. A picture composition. Here it is just a information about the picture. Now see here, student. In this picture composition, they are written only a 1 paragraph. They are written only a 1 paragraph. because they are not thinking too much. Whatever they observe, they framing a sentence and return and make a one paragraph only. But if you go through more, if you go through the more, if you think, if you observe in detail, you can make 2 or 3 paragraph also, student. So now I'll show you the written format of the picture composition if you want to be enhance your paragraph. 1 second, student. See. Yes, are you able to see my screen? Okay, so here I'll show you these are the paragraphs. You can see over here, this is the 1 paragraph, 2 and 3 paragraphs. Okay, the first line, there is a gap. From the starting margin onwards, there is the gap. In a second line, you can see they start the words from the margin line itself. There is no gap. Okay, so this is the proper format for writing the picture composition, or you can say the essay composition. This is the proper format. This format is utilized for the written formation of composition. You can use its essay, picture composition, as well as the letter writing also, student. Okay, so, and here our first paragraph is over. When you start the second paragraph, as you can see, the line is written over there. She wanted to buy a bowl. Now this is our second paragraph. In a second paragraph also, student, the first line, they leave gap. From the margin onwards, they leave a gap. Okay, so whenever you want to be start a new paragraph, the first line you have to be give some space from the starting margin line. Only in a first line. No need to give a space in a second, third or fourth line in your paragraph. Okay, so here I want to show you the format, picture composition, writing format examples are there. See, there are some other examples also. Now, this is the effects and benefits spending on the computer. Spending on the computer. Okay, now you people was thinking over here, teacher, picture is not over there. So here must be the picture of the computer. Now you have to be use the advantages of the computer. And then after you give the detailed information. What are the benefits? What are the effects? Must be there are some disadvantage also of the computer. And students, while framing the sentence, it's not like that you have to be just use a simple words. You are studying in a high level standard, so you have to use such kinds of English suitable words, difficult words also. Okay, try to be use the difficult words also while framing the sentence. Accuracy in your sentence, a correct, no grammatical mistake, a correct grammar should be there while framing the sentence. Here I'll show you this, the composition. Just I want to show the proper format, how should we write the picture composition in a correct written format. How should be the paragraph, the first line, the proper structure of sentences, the proper structure of the writing form. So that is the reason I'll show you the picture of the writing format of picture composition. Understood? First, you have to observe the picture. Okay. Then after list out the things, whatever you observe. Then you have to go in detail. And then The detailed information you have to be right. The detailed information you have to be right in a correct written formation of picture composition, which I'll explain you again and again. The formation of writing picture composition is most important. Okay, your writing formation is important, student. How you supposed to be present your formation. No grammatical mistake. Relevant sentence. Follow the rules how it's supposed to write. Sentence in a sequence form. Sentence should be correlated with the picture. If you're adding something else, that should be incorporated. That means it's linkum something else which is present in the picture. Okay, so this is about the picture composition. One more time I want to explain you. Picture description, that means you give a detailed information about the picture. If you give a picture description, that is your picture composition. And while writing a composition, there are the various rules, regulations, how supposed to be right. In detail, I'll already give you the information. Observe the picture carefully. Try to list out the things. Correlate the sequence with each other. And then make a meaningful sentence, a meaningful paragraph. Not the individual sentence you have to use. Try to use a new and keywords. Composition of a picture in different form. Okay, subject, various pictures. It's reflected various matter content also. Whether a movement or person, or describe the place, reflection of other stories also. Because you have to correlate the sequence. Composition meaning is that only that you putting together and can apply of any work is in a art form. Picture composition, that children study the picture which are full of interest detail. Interestingly, you have to observe and then develop the observation skill towards the picture. Composition are used as activities in language learning. It enhance your language learning, enhance your communication and conversation skill. And it's create of something like a written work. It's like a written work. It's enhance your writing skill also. To make sentence in such relevant points that should related to each other based on the basic concept. What is your basic concept? The points paragraph, it's correlated with that. Give a suitable title to your picture. It must be suitable title to your picture. New observation is important, as I informed you before also, children. Sharp and carefully you observe and think logically. It will help you to make a sentences, make a paragraph in a correct order. Correct order, that means in a picture composition. Okay, dear students. Thank you, student.